Hi everyone, it's Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield here from Transport Evolved. Happy Monday, happy 2017. I know I've already done one video this year, but happy new year again, because it's been a while. I'm back here with Pepper for another thought of the day. He's becoming kind of a permanent fixture. Poor little guy is not very well right now. He's damaged some muscles and some tendons, so he's limping quite badly at the moment. So he's just a little bit out of it right now, relaxing on the sofa, getting a cuddle, while I talk to you about broken cars, or rather Model 3, Model S and Model X reliability, or rather Tesla reliability. And the question for you today, which is, are Teslas reliable? Is Tesla making reliable enough cars that it can actually go mainstream and produce the massive number of cars that Tesla CEO Elon Musk wants to produce from 2017 onwards? Of course, the Gigafactory is now online. The Gigafactory in Reno, Nevada has now started throwing out massive amounts of the new form factor battery cells that will be used in Tesla energy products moving forwards, but also in the Tesla Model 3. But in the last couple of months, I have noticed quite a few people discussing Tesla problems online. Now, this should come with a caveat. Firstly, that people tend to moan when things are not going their way, and they tend not to say anything when things are going their way. In other words, for any given product, you're going to find more complaints probably than you are positive praise, unless that company really encourages its customers to go out and praise whatever it is that they make. And the Tesla is no exception. The Tesla Model S, the Tesla Model X is no exception. In the last couple of weeks, I've seen lots of people complaining about various issues they've been suffering with their Tesla Model S and Tesla Model X. Let's ignore for a second all of the teething problems that we've had with Model X, like the doors that won't close properly and various other bits and bobs, and focus on Model S. There are still lots and lots of people having problems with their Model S. And one person who comes to mind at the moment is James Cook. Hello, James, back in the UK, who is a vlogger, got a very cool YouTube channel. You should go and watch it when we're done here. He's been chronicling ownership of a Tesla Model S, and he loves his car. It's quite obvious that he really loves his car. But in the last couple of months, every time I log onto his YouTube channel, there's another issue. Now, admittedly, I tend to watch James's videos in blobs, in blocks. But especially the last week, there have been so many problems. His car turned into a paperweight. There was an issue with a short in an ECU that caused the car to stop working completely. Then this morning, he discovered that the car's door handle was misbehaving and he couldn't get in. This is not an uncommon fault as well. I've heard of other Tesla owners who've had issues like this with their cars. But also getting cars serviced. I was at the Faraday Future event the other day and the Nissan event the other day. I got to talk to several Tesla owners who told me about issues that other people they know are having with their car, or even just getting their car booked in for a service. Tesla service centres are so overworked right now, partly because Tesla's doing so well, that there are queues to have your car serviced. Now, by contrast, our Nissan Leaf is having a recall for an airbag problem. And also, we're paying to have the new telematics upgrade so our car can continue to talk to the mothership. That's being done tomorrow. I arranged that appointment this morning. So they're fitting it in tomorrow. Okay, they did have to order the parts and get back to me. But the amount of time it's taken to arrange that has been kind of small. But I've heard of people with Teslas who are waiting as long as a month to get their car in to be looked at. And that brings me to the question that I really want you to think about today, which is this. Is Tesla reliable enough to become a mainstream brand? Is it reliable enough for the everyday man and woman in the street to own? Now, if you watch James's videos over the last couple of weeks, there's definitely been a trend where he's going, I really like driving this car. This car is fantastic, but it's also a pain in the butt to drive right now because it's going wrong regularly. And I can't afford the repairs. You know, he's got 60,000 miles on his car or more. The car is now out of warranty and he's having to pay out of pocket for all of these repairs that need to be done. So if I was owning a car that did that, I'd need to sell it because I just don't have enough money in my budget to be able to afford all those repairs. And that's essentially what James has been saying in his videos. Now, you could say that Tesla's got to where it's got so far because it makes fantastic cars. It's continually evolving. But those issues, those same things can sometimes cause issues with the reliability of the car. So there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of happy Model S and Model X owners out there. I'm not denying that. But there are also lots of Model S and Model X owners who are having constant problems with their cars. And if you're a mainstream automaker, that kind of stuff doesn't fly, especially if the service centres or the dealers where those repairs are being done can't keep up. So my question to you is this: does Tesla have a reliability problem? Does it need to resolve that before Model 3 comes online? And if it doesn't, how long before customers start kicking up a fuss? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, as well as a thumbs up and a share if you liked. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and tell me why, because otherwise I can't improve. What do they call it? Like, comment and share. Those are the three things I really want you to do. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another thought of the day. But until then, this is Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield from Transport Evolved. Have a great rest of your Monday and keep evolving.